If you're a Ninja Turtles fan, then you're in for some turtle power with these 7 tubular behind-the-scenes facts about the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. Unlike the playful tone of the massively popular cartoon, the movie was based on the darker tone of the original comics, but some elements of the cartoon were used in the movie, like the turtles' love of pizza, their multicolored bandanas, Michelangelo's surfer accent, and their catchphrase Cowabunga. But despite these family-friendly elements, paying homage to the comics came at a cost, because the producers fired director Steve Barron near the end of the production out of fear that he would make the film too dark in the edit. One change that was made in the edit, where they were forced to tone down the movie, was when the new foot soldier recruit Shinsho that Tatsu attacked was supposed to die from the beating. But the sounds of him breathing and others saying that he would be alright were added in later, after the movie ratings board objected to the scene. Creating live-action turtles would require groundbreaking work, and it was clear to the filmmakers there was only one man who could pull it off, which was Muppet creator Jim Henson. Henson considered his blend of turtle costumes with animatronic heads to be some of the most advanced work he had ever done, and despite his pride in his accomplishments, it is said that he was upset by the amount of violence in the film. While the turtle costumes were the creation of Jim Henson and his team, there were some dedicated actors inside them to bring them all to life. The actors who performed the physical role of the turtles had to endure hours in the hot, uncomfortable costume, but as a small reward, they were given cameos outside of their shells. Josh Pace, who played Raphael, was a passenger in the back of a taxicab. Michelin Sisti, who played Michelangelo, was the pizza delivery man who delivers the pizza to the turtle sewer. Leif Tilden, who played Donatello, was the foot messenger that meets April in the subway station. And David Foreman, who played Leonardo, was a gang member in the warehouse during Casey Jones' fight with Tatsu.
I mean, come on, how do you guys expect to beat me?
While the rest of the Ninja Turtles were portrayed by 2 actors, Josh Pace was the only one who performed both the physical role and provided the voice.
Cricket? Nobody understands cricket.
But for Pace, the physical aspect of the role wasn't easy, because he suffers from claustrophobia, and after filming Raphael's scenes, he would have to take the turtle head off very quickly. Looking at the bright side though, at least he didn't have to go through what the stunt crew did. The costumes the stuntmen wore for the fight scenes were lighter in weight than those the actors wore, but that doesn't mean their work was a walk in the park. For example, some of the stuntmen inside the suits reportedly lost at least 20 pounds by the end of production. In fact, actor and martial artist Ernie Reyes Jr. was brought in to replace an injured stuntman who performed Donatello's stunts. And Reyes Jr. said the suit got so hot during filming that he had to drink a gallon of water a day just to stay hydrated. Besides the overheating turtle actors, there was also some trouble with April O'Neil's costume that resulted in her iconic yellow jumpsuit being absent from the movie. Director Steve Barron wanted to be faithful to the signature look of the reporter and dyed a white jumpsuit yellow for Judith Hoag to wear, but she thought it looked horrible and couldn't bring herself to wear it. So, a compromise was made by having her wear a yellow raincoat at the start of the film instead. April's yellow jumpsuit didn't make it into the movie, but there were some laughable and some downright creepy mistakes that did. The first is during Leo and Raph's argument at April's apartment, where you can get a quick glimpse of a crewman unsuccessfully trying to hide behind the table. Clearly, he needs to take lessons from Michelangelo. Another mistake can be seen while Donatello is riding on his skateboard, and you can spot his stuntman's human hand flash through the frame. Some rubbery props can be spotted when Leonardo's sword bends when it hits the wall as he leaves April's apartment. And when Raphael's lifeless body is thrown down from the rooftop into the apartment, you can see that it's a dummy because it squishes like a pillow as the others move in to check on him. But by far the worst and creepiest mistake that made it into the movie is during the scene when Raphael wakes up and he and Leonardo make amends. Then Donatello cracks a joke and he opens his mouth so wide we can see the human actor inside his mouth. Look at that! That's what nightmares are made of, folks. Click a video on the screen for more facts about other totally tubular movies and sometimes creepy mouth monsters right here on Fun Fact Films.